Hey to the people, come on in, everybody. It's Monday Fun Day here at No Chaser TV. That means we got a double dose of reviews for you. We got no, yeah, of course we got No Chaser TV, but we have me. My name is Chase. We also have Tori B over there up in the corner, and down to the bottom. Welcome back, D, you guys, for our Love and Marriage Huntsville review. Tori B, how you doing?
Feeling good.
We're gonna see how you gonna be feeling by the end of the night.
You'll be all
D,
right.
how are you? Huh?
You'll be all right.
D, I hope you're doing better than this thing up here doing.
Of course.
Oh wow. Wow. Well, you guys come on in and make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn, uh, like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notification bells. I see somebody wants to be like Mother tonight, but she can't. She's doing her darndest, her darn tootness. With that being said, like I stated, make sure that you comment, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I see people coming into the group chat. Hey, to the people, how are y'all doing? And it's a little dark in here for me, so I'm gonna turn my light on. While I'm turning on my light, D, I want you to shine a light on Love and Marriage Huntsville and tell me what you thought about last week's episode.
Uh, if it wasn't for certain cast members, we wouldn't have had a show. And it's not male. So
Oop.
just say that.
In the words of Sutton Strack from Beverly Hills, Naima. Which cast member are you referring to?
Destiny gave us a show.
Okay, all right. Well, there you have it. We're gonna go ahead and get right on into it.
Scammers tend to do that.
Huh?
Scammers tend to do that.
Well,
Is that alleged?
Yeah, it's alleged.
because I
Hey,
could call.
Demisio. Excuse me, D. I hate to put you to work already, Demisio, but go and run allegedly up there because I see what the night giving. Go ahead, D.
When you owe 17K to your ex, is it really alleged? And that's according to the court. That was court.
And according to your square, because I don't know nothing about it. I really don't.
It's
What?
unfortunate that a man would sue a woman he's been married to, knowing that she needed financial help. He knew that getting with her, your kid, you would sue her. That's rich.
Well, all right. There you have it. Whoop, there it is. Now, before we move forward, I rarely like to report on any kind of love and marriage Huntsville news, but I thought that this was worth discussing for a brief moment. I guess the people are saying that Stormy announced that she quit as of April of this year, so she's no longer a part of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I see that she was not in the new promotional photos, unless I missed that, but she still is in the intro. Will you miss Stormy moving forward, Tori B?
I like Stormy. I think she's one of the most successful people on the cast.
Would you say she's the most successful?
I would say she is. She is a
Mhm.
multimillionaire. I will give her that. I'm gonna miss her, and I love the way she talks, her accent and everything. I can. There's some qualities I can relate to within Stormy, so I am gonna miss her. But I totally understand why she doesn't want to come back. Um, Her business needs to come first, and when people attack her business, I totally get it. So she will be missed. Her and Courtney almost kicked some ass a couple times. So I was, but
D, are you gonna miss her?
I am. I love Stormy. Stormy gave great energy. She was on whatever time anybody else was on, which is what I like. It's like you can either take me for who I am or what I am, what I bring, what I offer, or not. And she stood in that. So I liked her for those reasons, but I am most definitely gonna miss her. Um, she brought a lot of balance. I'm gonna miss her.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss her as well, for all the reasons that you said. And it was just fun to watch somebody and root for them to succeed and to win. At least that's what I was doing.
Mhm.
Always rooting for Stormy's success, and I like that she put it all out there. So I will miss Stormy as well. I was kind of saddened to hear that because she has become probably one of my favorite cast members on the show. Speaking of Stormy, we pick up at the dinner. Um, on vacation. I think this is like the fifth episode they've been on vacation.
They dragged the hell out of this.
Yes.
Woo-wee.
Wake up.
Um, the vacation that they've been on for quite some time now. And Stormy asks Mel to state where she stands. And Mel says she doesn't have to state shit. Um, She says that these type of harassments do come with the territory. And Stormy tells the ladies, excuse me, that she had to turn herself in due to a situation with a self-proclaimed millimeter. And she was charged for, ironically enough, harassing communications. It did seem like that piqued Mel's interest, but Mel, for whatever reason, did not um, interact or did not go there with Stormy in regards to the charge or like give her anything about it. Um, so that happened. Stormy wants to know if Mel agrees with the stance some of her superfans take um, in regards to harming their businesses, and Mel doesn't say anything, which prompts Shanita, please turn her microphone back off, Foster, to butt in and say that she can speak for Mel and say that she does not think Mel likes that. And Stormy says, it's nice to hear from you, but I actually would like to hear from a woman herself, being Mel. And Shanita still attempts to chime in again, just turn her microphone back off is what I'm asking y'all to do. Um, Mel says she has nothing to say about it, and Stormy says, say less. And Mel says it's been less.
Mhm.
Um, so from there, I'm going to ask you, Dee, what did you think about that exchange?
I didn't like it. It was very tacky of Mel, but what's new? She could have, what she said was true when it comes to this is to be expected. This is the position that we're all in. Everybody's going to have their favorites, everybody's going to have their haters. That is very true. However, when you know that your followers are a bit unhinged, you know this. These things are documented. What's wrong with stating, no, I don't agree with it going that far? I would never stand on that. What's wrong with that? That's not going to take anything away from you. That's not going to stop your true fans from being loyal to you. Just take your stance. What's wrong with that? She wouldn't do it. And so it sheds light into what I've always said about her all along. Her and Leisure Suit, Martell, they're just alike.
Mm.
Just alike.
Tori B, you've long been accused of being a millimeter here on this platform. Um, what do you think about the conversation between Mel and Stormy?
While I will say I might not agree with the way Mel worded it or didn't say much, I kind of understand why she didn't.
Mm.
For me, or what I would say is there's a certain level of discernment after a certain age when it is, because at the same time, why are you switching it?
I didn't touch it.
Uh,
I didn't
anyway,
touch it.
uh, uh, what I'm saying.
I think somebody trying to work the camera back there.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna keep going. Anyway, what I feel like is she is she doesn't want to give anybody a reaction, so she rather not say anything. I think we have to remember that this is the first time they're all hearing about this. I think Mel would have preferred if her and Stormy had this conversation one-on-one
For
and
what?
not wait and not had this conversation at a table when there has been ongoing discussions about how she activates people
She
and
does.
activates her following. That's what I feel like in that moment. She was just like, I can't do it and I won't do it. Y'all already been at this table attacking me. I think she's tired. And she kind of alludes to that later on. Again, when you have multiple people attacking you, and it's not just the women, it is also the men, and it is also Martell. She's tired. And
Is that an attack to her, or is that an attack to the fans? Because that's who's doing it.
but it's like I get it. If it were me, I would say, hey, yes, I would say something, but you're asking her to say something after this already happened. And again, I think she would have preferred her to have that conversation with her one-on-one, and perhaps she would have did it. But to do that in front of all those women and say, give me an answer, yes or no.
She wouldn't have done it.
I
Because
think that's childish. I hear you. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Nobody is to demand anything of anyone. I get that. I don't really understand what discernment has to do with it, because if we're using discernment, you should use your discernment to know when and when not to speak up about certain issues. And once you heard, wherever you heard it from, that the alleged millimeter came to that business and all of that stuff happened, state where you stand.
Well, she didn't learn it till that day.
That I said, once you learned it, no matter how you learned it, now you know it.
Mm-hmm.
So when you know better, you do better. I just feel like I'm very disappointed in Mel, because regardless of whether it was a one-on-one situation, she was not attacked. It was a
Right.
conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It was a conversation. Conversations get heated, but it was not an attack on Mel. It was not an indictment on Mel. They asked the question, and Mel's silence became the indictment on Mel and where she stands on this, because she had ample enough opportunity through that whole entire episode and the last 3 episodes where this conversation has been stretched out for the last 2 to 3 episodes to say, you know what, I don't agree with that. And that would have just been that. And that would have been that. But she did not say it. And she didn't say it because she does not agree with it. I'm right now struggling with trying to figure out whether or not Mel agrees with the behavior or Mel does not agree with the behavior. She just won't give them the satisfaction.
That's what I think it's the latter, to be honest.
But I'm struggling with that. I don't know at this point, because we've had conversations on this platform where it has been stated that Mel has said out of her own mouth. I don't know whether it's true or not. Y'all know I'm not going digging in the Love and Marriage Huntsville streets for none of it. Whether or not Mel has told her fans to activate. So
I saw it. So she's up for what they do. And that's why she wouldn't say anything. That's why she wouldn't, because she's up for it. Her manager, her PR manager, is also backing that. These things are documented. Unfortunately, this is becoming extremely toxic for no reason. It makes no sense to me, because it's a good show, but you ruining your own brand behind what? Leisure Suit? That's crazy.
and it's sad that people feel as if they don't want to cover the show, they don't want to report on the show. Now they don't even want to be on the show. I think that it is a culture, regardless to whether or not she's encouraging it or not, that needs to be explored. Just based off the toxicity of it all. Because I do believe that, people go on her DM and go off on her and do all that stuff. I believe that as well.
Right.
And that's how she chooses to deal with it. But at the point that somebody's coming to my home and my business, I need you to say something. I need you to say something now.
Yep.
For agree. Me. So I understand. Actually, I don't understand nothing you're talking about, so I'll be honest when I don't. I was trying to, but I don't. I'm sorry. And that's okay, because that's your square. We're gonna move on. But I don't get it. That's not an attack on you.
Satisfaction either.
Huh?
I wouldn't give bitches the satisfaction either.
Okay, well then
I don't
that's
think your heart is hardened
I-
like hers.
huh?
I don't. I don't see Tori. I don't see Tori B standing on silent when people are being
No,
attacked.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I would do that in that way. But when you think about it, she has been the target. She has no friends here, which is why she brought Shanita and
Well, you
Jasmine.
But
probably would
she
have
did
more
that.
friends if you say stuff. If you show yourself to be a friend, baby.
Right. She created that culture. When we go to the beginning, she did this. Her and Leisure Suit would turn on them. We only know about whoever Marceau possibly messed around with because of Leisure Suit. She backed that claim. Like, you start stuff with people, you can't, you know, expect them not to react or respond at some point. And then you draw in other people. She's never been a friend to none of them. And now they say her and Shanita done fell out, which good.
Uh-uh.
Well, because
So
Shanita
Shanita got
told
up on
people to
that
pray
thinking
for
that was her
Leisure
damn
Suit.
show.
Shanita told people to pray for Leisure Suit, and everybody
Well,
that ain't mad.
I will say this. In regards to her having friends and not having friends, I think that this was a perfect opportunity to make amends. I think that the stuff was on the table, and I think that a conversation could have been had, but her unwillingness to even engage in a conversation does not lend to moving forward. And you're on a cast with all these people, unless you're going to continue to run them off and get 8 new girls, then I just don't see why you're not going to engage in the conversations about certain things. Again, it's not an attack, in my opinion, on her as a person, but then she shows herself to be who she is as a person when she elects not to respond after finding out people have been to the girl's business, she's been in jail and all that stuff. I'm a little flabbergasted. I was a little disappointed in Mel with that one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Um, Teacher says Mel's no answer is an answer. And Kimmy says that while you cannot change the behavior, you can speak out. Mel says in her interview that if you are arrested, then you've done something to be arrested for. She would have had them removed from her property as to not getting out of character with them. And she says that the group is delusional and they just want to blame Mel for everything. Just very quickly, Tori B, what do you think about Mel's statement that if you're arrested, you were arrested for a reason and for with cause?
So I can't speak on that because I don't know the law in Alabama.
Oh, girl, no.
No, no,
You are an activist. You are a Black Panther.
no.
She was dead
Did
ass
I
wrong for
finish my
that.
sentence? Did I finish
No,
my
no,
sentence?
You were starting it with some bullshit, and I didn't want to hear it. I gotta be honest.
Chase, do I know what? I never heard of nobody getting charged with harassing communications in my life.
I'm not shit. Mel said that if you were arrested, you were arrested for a reason.
Okay,
As
when
Black
she,
people, we know that you don't have to have no reason but to be Black to be arrested, shot, killed, all of the above.
that's true. I'm not saying that, but what
But
I'm
that's
saying
what she
is
said, and that's what I asked you about.
I'm finished.
Now, Tori B, because they're gonna get in the comments. Oh, why you
See,
say
she already there.
that?
Okay.
Oh, why you
So what
say
I'm
that,
saying
B?
to you
I don't want you to
is,
be no innocent fun in the woods
I'm not
tonight.
being
I want
in
you to
it.
bring
Can
that
I
ass.
finish? I didn't even finish my sentence.
Because you started with a mess.
No, I
And
didn't.
Tori B know better than that.
I don't know the law in Alabama, but I think it's weird. Everybody getting arrested for harassing communication.
That ain't what that ain't see.
No, I want to be honest here. There's some shit, there's some stupid laws in the world. I don't get it either. But that's the
Tori B,
same
you know
thing.
what the hell I'm saying, and you let
No,
them
no.
go around what I'm asking.
Martell got arrested for harassing
That
communication.
ain't what I'm saying.
And
she said that if you were
this
arrested,
is my square, and I get to say what I want to say, right?
Tori B, so what you I'm asking you verbatim. Everybody who was arrested is arrested with cause. You can't even do it.
Right, and I'm surprised. It's like
I'm really shocked tonight too, because this is some bullshit. Torby, you full of
I
shit
don't know
tonight,
what she
dog.
was. Yeah. She was
No.
harassing for harassing
That is not what
communications.
I asked you. That is not what she said.
What she said.
She said that if you were arrested, you did something to be arrested
That's
for.
not always true, especially when it comes to Black people.
Thank you. Because that's
Black and Latino people.
Oh, we not really doing that.
The exonerated five, one is Latino. Don't do that. And I don't even want to go political. But I get it. Them was the Cubans. Okay? Because I'm Puerto Rican. It was the Cubans. That's who it was.
Oh God.
And the Spaniards.
Whatever's in that cup, I don't want you to drink no more of that. It's tearing you up tonight, cause no, ma'am. Oh my goodness.
That's
No.
what I'm saying, Sean.
Y'all know I love everybody on
charged,
TV. Y'all know
but
we love
it's
everybody on
weird.
Face TV. Y'all know we love everybody. Let's move forward because no, Torby, you was on some bullshit, and I was not gonna let that go. Because I know you too well as a person to know that I know good damn well when you heard that. You
No,
said,
I'm
"What?"
absolutely not. Because I'll be the
But
first
that-
one.
Yeah, so why it took so
You and
long
the
for you to
cops.
admit it?
You lost your goddamn mind.
Yeah, so what took you so long to say it?
Cause it's male.
Right, trying to piss me off here tonight. But I forgot Mel did say she was Jesus, and Torby said that was all right.
I did not say that. Don't do that.
You did it.
No, you like to lie on me. I said, I don't know what shit was wrong with her when she said that. I absolutely did. Don't be lying on me. She definitely had a God complex in that one.
Yes, she did.
All right. Tisha asked Trisha about one of the ladies' exes DMing her, and she says that Martell DM'd her to work out. Martell invited her over, and that was that. Stormy says, now Trisha, when I asked you about it, you said that nothing happened, like you didn't go over there and it was nothing. And Trisha says, well, I lied about it.
Yep.
Just like I said from day one.
Mm-hmm.
Trisha didn't, but I wish y'all could. I know y'all probably don't remember it because it was so many episodes ago when I said it, but I said it.
We remember.
Thank you, because Lord, we in a whole new season. I didn't know it was season 9. Just thought it was season 8. We're in season 9. Trisha then admits to lying about that particular part in her story and admits to going over to Martell's house. Nell says that everybody in here know that I want to fuck Martell. I meant to say everybody in here know Martell is fine. And Mel was like, girl, are you serious? She's like, yes, Mel, he fine. And you know it too, Mel.
She had what Tori be drinking.
I want whatever Nell be drinking, because Nell be off her rocker.
That easy, Jesus.
I love it. I love Nell when she get that loose knee going. That's why you know her knee be a little loose. Trisha admits to being aggressive about the situation because she didn't like how the subject was brought up to her as if her and Martell had anything going on other than the barbells, the dumbbells, and the weights. Trisha says that Martell was a gentleman and it was never sexual and only about the training, no flirting was involved. Mel says that she just listened to what Trisha had to say, and it is what it is, and she doesn't have any feelings about this particular topic. Dee, do you believe that Mel had no feelings about this particular topic and that it was strictly working out? Or did they work it out?
Mel definitely had feelings about it because she brought it up, I think, the following day. So yeah, and that's a natural thing because you was married to him. And yeah, no, they did more than work out. I don't know why Trish didn't just lead with truth. You tell your own stuff. You don't let nobody tell your story for you. You do it.
Mhm.
And the fact that you allow him to create your narrative tells us the type of person that you are.
Oh,
Leisure Suit is trash. What are we doing here? This is crazy. We
Tori
want her
B.
off though.
You want her
Um,
on the show, D?
Yeah, she's trash.
Oh, Tori
Yeah.
B.
we've been knew Trisha is a lie, but I'm
Mhm.
gonna also say this too. Y'all done y'all done told this woman she wrong for not saying anything and putting up a statement, and then y'all go whack her again and talk about her ex, the ex that
Right.
she don't want to be filming with, and y'all wonder why she don't want to talk to y'all.
That's two different things, Torby. You got to put that glass down, baby, because
It's
no.
down, but
Uh-uh.
I'm let's be honest. She didn't want to talk to Destiny. She didn't want Destiny on the trip.
Which
Y'all
I get
keep
that.
asking her.
That still doesn't excuse her for being silent about her
I'm
fans.
not saying excusing, but what I'm saying is this is a constant theme. We ain't talking about nobody else's husband up here or ex-husband. We
Everybody, her husband on some act right for now.
Right.
I ain't getting no camera time at all. More recent years.
Literally. Or made up time. So yeah. Mm-mm.
so we just gonna talk about Martell, even though we know this woman don't want nothing to do
The
with him.
girl fought them. I don't know. Oh, excuse me, baby. Only
Yo,
reason why
what is
Martell
up
was
with
brought
that thing
up
on
is
her head?
because Latricia is on the trip, and we needed to know.
What is that thing on her head?
She doesn't know.
That thing pissed me off.
Yeah. It's bad.
As I've always said, now say it here again. The name of this particular episode is "Never Trust Biceps and a Smile."
Mm.
That girl's a liar. She be lying, dog.
Yeah.
And
Stormy
she
and
gonna
Trisha
get
are
caught out
leaving. I'm
there.
sorry.
She gonna get. I didn't see you on television. It's gonna catch. I don't get it. I don't
And she the
understand.
worst kind of liar because she
Yeah.
don't remember what she be saying.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
But she
She
already
doesn't.
tell.
She doesn't because she said initially that he and her conversation was about the separation, him cheating, and all of this kind of stuff. So was that during the time of them actually divorcing, or
A
was it
break.
right? Which one is it? Because it's not. Mm-mm. They definitely messed.
Nobody knows what the hell
Mm-mm.
is going on. Stormy and Trisha are leaving. Stormy is going to see her child's t-ball game. Now Trisha says that she's leaving too to go see her daughter who has her final dance solo recital. And when she gets there, she would have missed the dance solo recital.
Yeah,
Right.
that was stupid.
So what
Yep.
you leaving for?
Because you
Cause you
are.
fucked that lady, man. That's
Yep.
why. Ooh,
Yep. Yep.
cause I.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
We get
Instead
into
of just saying I'm leaving because I'm ready to go. It's not wrong with that. If you're ready
Trisha
to
sat up there
go.
and said, I'm gonna miss my daughter. My daughter's having her solo performance, her last one with her dad's company. So I'm gonna go there to be there with her, but I'm gonna miss it.
Yep. Yep. She said that.
So you can stay here. I don't know.
She said it.
I just say I'm ready to go. We said let's give me 5
Exactly.
episodes.
Trisha Child.
Carlos be watching these, man.
Trisha annoyed the
Carlos, you
shit
know
out of
y'all
me.
to stretch that content out on that. Y'all know that. You know that.
Yeah, but
It was some
Yeah.
good
this
stuff though.
Yeah.
It was good though, so I can't complain about what we got, but just how long we got it.
Yeah.
Some stuff gonna have to hit the cutting floor, Diva. Now I don't know. Well, I don't know what would have got cut because I need my nail breakdown. Because nail had a meltdown, baby, and I live.
always having a break.
I live for every one of them. Like I ain't never seen them before. I live. All right. So Mel, Tisha, and Kimmy are at the pool, and Mel says that she felt weird about Destiny sitting next to her, because there must have been an ulterior motive as to why Destiny is pushing so hard to get her friend back. As we know, last week Destiny Mal um, and
She
Mel
need that
also
check.
says that I'm sorry.
She need that check.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay, but I'll be up there. Oh, let me not do that because that's I would be like I do whatever I had to do. Send smoke signals to the lady for my check now about my check. Mel also says Stormy revealed everything that she already knew about Stormy. Tori B, please pray tell me what the hell was revealed because I was confused, and you seem to be the only one up here speak Mel.
I don't know. I think she just is like, all right, you let. I mean, listen. After Stormy says "say less," you might as well leave her alone. That's what that, in New York. Say less is yeah, like say less, say nothing, keep it
Mhm.
pushing. That's what that means. So, I mean, what did you expect from her? So I didn't get that, but Mel is a Southern lady, and she, regardless of how you felt about what she said, she probably felt that you still, as the host, as her being the host, she should have said, "Hey, I'm leaving. Goodbye." And maybe that's where Mel is pissed at.
Yeah.
D, what exactly did Stormy reveal to Mel?
She done with her.
Oh, 'cause I okay. Well, thank you.
Basically,
All right.
Mel is
Mel
a
says
Southern
Stormy.
girl.
Mel says Stormy and Trisha didn't say bye before leaving. Kimmy and Tisha say that the information with Trisha was brought to them as if Trisha and Martell were flirting. Mel says that she feels like Trisha is lying, and Mel says the truth don't change. Now I did like that one because the truth don't change, baby. Um, and Mel says that Trisha had very firm opinions about Sunny and Destiny's situation, but of course, fucked allegedly, Martell. We don't know. But Mel says that she feel like the girl did it. Uh, Now the ladies are gathered on the catamaran, and Mel says for Stormy and Trisha to leave. It is just plain disrespectful, and that's something that mothers teach their children at a very young age. Um, as far as Trisha, it's up and it's stuck. So I guess Mel is never gonna fuck with her. And you know what?
Mhm.
Okay, I give her that because the girl did allegedly sleep with your man.
Mhm.
Um, Shanita butts in once again and says they were looking for clarity for someone who was not clear, and I would give Shanita that too. I just want to turn her microphone back off of me. Thank you.
Yep. Mhm.
Um, Shanita then butts in once again and says that Trisha gave Martell the coochie. And Mel says that she too believes it as well. This is alleged. But Shanita said that. I believe what Shanita say, but I don't know if that's fact. Do you guys believe one, two, three, agree or disagree? Everybody in the group chat, we haven't played it in a while. Everybody on the stage, we haven't played it in a while. The question is, do you believe Shanita and Mel when they say Trisha gave up the coochie to Martell? I'm going to count to three. One, two, three. Then I'm going to say agree or disagree. And then we all say agree or disagree at the same time. Okay? So you got the question. One, two, three. Agree or disagree? Agree.
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 I agree. Y'all let me know what they said in the group chat. Now ask Destiny what is going on with Destiny and Nell's son Lance. Um, and she said that they act like Mel and Island Boy, and Mel was like, "Girl, you talk too much." Um, Tisha asks, "What if Destiny marries Lance?" And Nell says, "Hell no, she won't be mooching out for my family too. I know a check. Girl, I need a check when I see one." That was
They
Now
Nell
about
breaking
drama.
the,
it up.
the
And that's
Nell
shots.
already trying to get them off for the titty and get them out of her pocketbook, and now she got one more. Oh hell no!
I'm glad you said it.
The shots are just firing away.
I'm glad
That's
you
what that's what Nell said, not me.
no. I'm glad you said it.
Gail did not say
He said it.
That hell no said hell no. Ugh, Lord, I just cussed them out last season about this. Now you finna bring one more hungry one on? Oh no. Uh,
Oh my God.
I
This
think
is
it's over already. It's over already, so it don't even
oh,
matter.
then he done got his, okay.
well,
He done got hers.
She got a type.
Long as it ain't my man, I
period.
like Chris.
You know,
With them
Yes, he
dogs,
do.
he is cute.
he is. He
To
is.
me, them dogs, I keep them dogs where they at, but you come on, give me them dogs. All right. Let's just wrap this up. Nell says, "Oh hell no." Um, and they all talk about their kids, which is when Nell says, "Hey, Sonny, how many kids do you have?" In front of Destiny. Sunny says she doesn't have any kids yet, but they are doing IVF and they're on their second round of it. Tisha says it's too soon and Sunny doesn't want to rub it in Destiny's face, but says it is also her moment to shine. And I don't think that moment lasts long, as we all know that unfortunately Moses is behind the slammer jammer. So hopefully, I just hope she don't have to raise them children by herself, Lord Jesus, if she has any. Um,
It didn't take,
D.
did it?
Well,
Well, what? What you
go and
think?
support,
Give us your well and tell us what you're talking about, babe.
go and support Sunny. She went live recently,
I will not.
and she would like y'all to support
I
and
won't.
send her money via Cash App to put on Moses's books.
That's
She said that.
ridiculous.
Yes, yes, yes. She
Wait,
did.
she
She got
said that for
no
real?
shame. I sent it to y'all.
Yeah,
Right
you
I don't.
did.
I'm not watching that shit. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What
She
you
had
thought
They
about
no.
that
deserve each
last
other.
the last part of that breakdown, Turkey? I'm not. No
Jesus.
hell. You sure
Baby,
want TV? You want
That
TV to ask
Drake,
me for some money?
that Drake
Yes,
done tore
she
it
went
up.
on live. She said, "Yes, I'm trying to, get it together. And by the way, if you haven't seen in the caption, I would like y'all to send me money via Cash App to put on Moses's books." Exactly, Shaw. What millionaires? What millionaires?
The
Well, that's
get
what you
to it.
get when you sync them. You get what you ask for.
There
D,
you
please
go.
tell us what you're thinking about it.
So y'all know I do not live for Sunny at all. Sunny is trash. Okay. And then we already covered the part of her with the IVF, the start of the trip. Why are we still talking about that?
Because
Neil was
Nell
the only
was
one who
messy and
irritated.
brought it up.
Huh?
Because Nell was messy and brought it up.
She definitely was being messy because she heard the girl say that it didn't take. So that's when they was all ignoring her anyway.
Oh, see, I
Negative.
forgot. I forgot they mentioned it before. Child, now,
Yes, the start of the trip, they ignoring her. The only
Oh,
one
because
now,
who
Destiny wasn't there then, right?
right.
So she brought it up purposely in front of Destiny.
oh,
Oh well.
there you go. She said,
Well,
break that up. Break Lucky and Destiny up.
Well, you bring up my tea, I'm going to bring up yours. How about that?
true now. True. Well, good luck.
They're going to need it. Oh,
Yeah.
we on that begging. Speaking of
Right.
begging, pretend I'm Sunny. Don't be afraid to send us super chats, super stickers, super things. Your donation does keep this channel afloat. I did lose my job, as y'all know, and I got to figure out how I'm gonna pay for the rent this month on No Chase TV. So if y'all go ahead and send something, that'll be greatly appreciated.
Oh,
Thanks.
I didn't
Not
know
for
that.
me, but for
Oh,
the channel, so we can continue to do what we do here that we love to do. And we love to do this. So yes. Um, Mel asks everyone to give her one word about how they feel about the trip, and the girls go around, and it comes back to Tisha. And Tisha says that uh, the trip was growthful and maturity. Mel says that growthful is indeed a word, and no one around her, being Tisha, has ever used that word. Most especially not her mother. And Mel is just tickled pink about her drabs and cracks at Wanda and Tisha. Now the ladies put their word in the bottle, and then they throw the bottle in the ocean. Before we wrap up this episode, I'm going to open up the phone lines, but I want to say before I forget, because a lot of times I'm up here kiki kaka 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 with y'all. But I want to say about that, Mel, that was uncalled for. It was unnecessary. And if that girl mama go on a rant, lighting you up and spilling all your tea or whatever y'all get to doing in the streets of Huntsville, you deserved it this time because she's not even on this particular platform to talk about you. And so I feel like the scales are a little imbalanced. Like if I'm on television and somebody who is no longer on the show is talking about me in the streets, at the end of the day, I could pay them dust because I'm still on television, right? And what you got going on won't make it to the screen. But if I say something about you on screen and you're not on screen to defend yourself, then I cannot be surprised when you attempt to. And so whenever that lady sees that, whenever she get ready to throw her rant, her fit, I don't want to hear it because I do know that Mel's fans are going to get activated. They're going to light Wanda up. But this time in particular, Mel started it, and that's just where
Yep.
I'm at with that. This time, I'm not saying that she don't always start it. Let me get centered. There we go, baby. I'm not saying that I ain't going through all that explaining. This time, Mel started it, and don't be surprised when you get what you asked for. Tori B, why would she go talk about that girl mama like that?
Because it's always Tisha bringing up some awkward shit. So she
But
tried
no, but that's not what happened this time.
every time they at the table though. I get what you're saying, but remember the whole time on vacation, Tisha was the one that said her and Destiny need to fix it. Tisha was the one who brought up the Trisha shit. So you kind of gotta understand why she don't like Tisha in this moment.
But what her mama got to
Her
do with it?
mama was collateral damage. Let's just be that. It was listen. It was collateral damage. I'm not saying that Wanda would be wrong for coming back at her, and I'm not saying it's right, but I see why she tried to whack her. She whacked her, and her mama was collateral damage. That's how I look at it. She caught a stray.
D.
Male foolish. Male ain't have to say that by neither one of them. It was not even that serious. To be honest, each conversation that Tisha initiated was from the standpoint of peace, because that's where they were supposed to be anyway. So the fact that she used that moment to insult the two of them, just it speaks more to her character. This is who she is. Her and Leisure Suit are the same. They terrible people. They're bitter people. That's a lot of the problem.
All right. Oops. My bad. There you go. I'm still learning how to work this. I'm sorry, D. Thank you, D. Thank you, Zoel, for putting us in your budget. I do appreciate it. Anytime that I come up here and take a love offering, just put like in the eyes of just think about
Okay,
that behind it.
Pastor. Okay,
Thank you. Yeah, 'cause I had to take a love offering because we got to keep these lights on. Amen.
Amen.
But thank you so much, Zoel, for your super chat and putting us in your budget. Thank you, ladies, for your comments. I want to read a comment. I'm just going to pick one. I'm going to pick it. Y'all go ahead and read it. I'm going to do two. So go ahead, Tori B, and read this comment for me, please. And
This is from
respond. Read the comment and respond. That's what we're going to do. Read and respond. So you read this comment and respond to it, Diva.
okay. This is from Kevin Reynolds. Let's remember, Wanda had been on YouTube live talking about Mel while the ladies were on the girls' trip. Oh, there you go. Maybe she saw it.
But, I mean, was the confessional filmed yesterday? That was filmed months ago.
Right.
Okay. Read and respond. D, you up next. Can you see it? Because I have a hard time seeing it.
Yes. This is from
Wait.
Sean. So if she can't control her fan, but she kicked Wanda off the show because she was getting on her nerves. Sean, you know how I feel about it. I agree. Mel is just Mel is she's weird.
Okay.
Well, that's your Scorpio sister, Chase.
Well, I mean, but baby, I'm not weird, so
Exactly.
I'm a real ass bitch at the end of the day. What you talking
You know
about?
who else is weird in the Scorpio? Drake. So
He's an October Scorpio.
Oh,
Don't see no shade. October Scorpios, they different. Is Bella October Scorpio or a November Scorpio?
she November. Today is her birthday.
But you know what? Okay, so my cousin is big into astrology, and she says October Scorpios are different. So she likes male Scorpios, but she says the whole month of October, those Scorpios are different. And I know some October whatever, October Scorpios, and we are different. And then she says women Scorpios as a whole are very vindictive, and you got to watch out for them. But she likes male Scorpios, particularly born in November. So I don't know. I'm not tooting my own horn, but toot toot.
Yeah, my mom is a November Scorpio, but
Oh well,
that
that's
vindictive
what your mama,
part
baby. That's glad.
is, but that vindictive part is true. They can't.
Okay, see, all right, see, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I get my get back too, but you know,
right. But it's different. Well, women, we're
I
emotional
done
creatures.
seen you stung some people. Stung some people.
I've never
what they
seen
do
it.
first.
I'm not saying who did it first. I'm
I'm just
with
saying, but
you.
what they did, they normally did something first.
True.
That's only she only feel that way about male. They do something to her first, then she get them back. That's how she feel about male.
Oh,
I don't know why she go up for
oh, baby, because I know I was not gonna let her slide with that one today. Oh,
her.
oh, dude, you better tap into your real. You better tap into some real shit with me up here. Give me that fake shit now. Oh, look at me cussing myself. Oh, look at me. Ooh.
Passer. Mm-mm.
Baby,
I'm not a
whatever in
pastor,
y'all
but I
cup,
have to take that love offering. All
whatever
right, the
in y'all
men,
cup, I need it.
I
What's
call this the
in
nail
both of y'all
special.
cups? I need it.
That nail special. Uh,
That I don't
let me
drink
get the
easy
nail.
juice.
Give me the nail. The men all get together for a day of archery. Martell pulls Moses and Chris aside, excuse me, to discuss whether or not he plans on moving to Huntsville. Moses says that they're tying. Moses says they're tying up some I can't even get it out. Tying up some loose ends on the other end of things, business wise. Is it me and now that I'm watching what I'm watching, do it like Moses always looking over his shoulder every 5 seconds when he filming?
He can't help that. He you know where he been.
Moses, you do not have to come
Where
down
he
to
at?
Huntsville to film that scene.
Oh well, yeah, where he
You
at
do
now?
not have to come to Huntsville to film them scene. It is not that serious, Moses. Moses must have got a check too. If
Good
that's the
thing
case, I wonder like what they have said, like if he was able to just say like, listen, because they're saying that he didn't say anything. He was just going down there doing it, right?
I don't know.
I don't care. But I would just would have said, hey, this is a paying opportunity for me, so I can get some income.
you have to get that stuff approved when you're on
So I'm saying
probation.
like he should have got. I'm sure they would have signed on him getting legitimate
He
income.
he didn't do it, and that's
I
on him.
know. I know. I hate that though. I just wish he would have turned that brain on. But
But
remember,
that
he's
ain't the
single.
only reason.
I know. I know, baby. I'm just talking about this one, okay? You put the cup down.
I ain't
Moses.
touched the cup.
Yeah.
Moses says that they're tying up some loose business ends on the other end of things, and he would use Martell's house as an investment property. Ooh, he's very rich. Ooh. He drinks like this. Ooh, we.
He lying his ass off.
I just was like, you are so full of shit. Moses says Destiny still loves him. And Kristen Martell says, sounds like you still love her. And he says he is always going to have love for Destiny because it was 15 to 16 years of a relationship. They've met each other when they were very young, but he's married now and his wife is not going for that. Although if something were to ever happen, Destiny knows that she will continue to still be the side chick. Now, what he said, his about not mine.
Sure did. Sure
Huh?
did.
He
That's
Sure
what
said
he
did.
it.
said. I didn't say it.
Mhm.
Remember, he was married before too.
Right.
So she might have been.
Martell says he honors friendship so much that he won't even sell his house to Moses. Now, damn him asking
He
Moses,
a
was he going to
liar.
buy the house? and then telling Moses if he didn't want to buy his house, he could show him a large house and he could build him one from scratch. Damn all of that he just said, because he just said that Moses come by my house. Oh, you don't want the house because the room's too little. You want to use an investment property. I have bigger houses, or I could build you one from scratch. He says he's not even going to sell him a house out of his loyalty to destiny. It sounds like he's not going to sell him a house because the man said he wasn't going to buy one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Martell think he's smarter than everybody. The rest of the men joined the group, and Marceau says that he heard Trisha train Martell. Martell is disgusted at the thought of a woman ever training him. He says it would never happen. And Marceau says a birdie told him Martell slid into Trisha's DMs. Martell admits that he did slide into Trisha's DMs, and Ken says it was before him, like 5 years ago. And Marceau says, well, it could have been 5 years ago because he was married to Mel 5 years ago. And then everybody says, well, he must have been on a break. He. And Martell's just looking like, y'all, please, come on, man. Y'all killing me here. What's going on? What are we doing? And I feel like this is the impetus of what we're going to see later on in the season, because they really did. And I'm going to say this, Marceau and Maurice really sat up there and played the Martell face in this season, in my opinion. They played this face. So now I'm going to just say this. I don't give a damn. Y'all know I'm a right or wrong kind of girl, not a team kind of girl. But when Martell give them what they want, I don't want to hear no bitching later on in the season, because Martell finna give them what they want. Because they definitely played in his face, in my opinion. Marceau says it couldn't have been because he was married to Mel at the time. Martell gets offended because if he ever tried to push up on a woman, he would just say that because that's the kind of man he is. He's a player from the what? Himalaya. Okay. Now, he said he did not try anything with Trisha because he saw the pictures, but when she got over there, she wasn't as bad as she is today. Ooh.
That's what he said.
He is so
must
mad.
have had that ugly hairstyle she had on the trip then.
And let me tell you something. I said earlier in the show, never trust biceps and a smile, right? That shit eating grin that she has is what white people. Oh. That's where I get it from. My friends, they like to use that term, a shit-eating grin, like, whatever, right? That grin is so deceptive. It's so manipulative. And that smile holds so many secrets. I would never trust her a day in my life of anything. That's on my life. I would never trust her because she sits there and in that whole scene earlier in the episode, sit there and was like, yes. You've been busted, and now you lying, and now you trying to smile your way through it, and it's like that is some sort of like, I'm not a doctor, I can't diagnose anybody, but it's something off with that. It's something just very off about that whole thing. Speaking of off, Courtney says that this whole thing feels off. Ken is a better man than he could ever be, and as the mess gets brewed up, Courtney hits it and punches it because it must have been April when his wife quit, so I guess he did too mid-scene. Boy, he just got up out of there, didn't he? Marcel tells Ken about his meeting with Marquez, and Ken says that Marquez didn't want to be with Trisha, but didn't want Trisha to be with anyone else. I don't know if I believe that with this situation, but there are a lot of instances where people are like that. They don't want to be with you, but they don't want you to be with nobody else neither. And that's because they want you to hurt like they hurting, baby. Catch. Somebody need to hit that one. Catch, because they want you to hurt like they hurt. Hallelujah. Why don't they get me up in there today?
Baby, I need what's in y'all cup.
Wait, here preaching tonight.
That's a word, because like people, and it's so deep, like, but the root behind them not wanting you to have nobody and not wanting to be with you is because they recognize the hurt that you put them through, but they want you to hurt just as much as they've hurt, as opposed to moving on and letting whatever happened to you just happen to you. And that's been a lesson that I've had to learn in life. Vengeance is mine, saith the what, D?
The Lord.
Okay, and that ain't me. So therefore, whatever going to happen to you, good or bad, when I walk away from you, I got to trust that whatever's going to happen for me is for my good. And so I cannot be sitting around here trying to plot on you and worry about what you got going on when I don't even want you. I just want to hurt like you made me hurt.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you walk away from people, that's the hurt.
Yeah.
All the time when you walk away from a bitch that's hurting you, that's the hurt. And walking away sometimes is just simple enough, divas. Sometimes you just gotta walk away. No one hold them and no one fold them. Okay.
Mess.
Oh, I just gave a word. You wasn't going to receive it or not. That's up to you. But to wrap things up, because we got to go. Um, Ken says that he's definitely been in this situation before, as he has been with a married woman in the past. So remember, I kept saying on this show, something with Ken ain't right. Why do he keep sticking around with this woman? And now it's apparent he must feel like the only woman he can get is a woman that's down on her luck, back against the wind, trying to make it no way to win, and he got a
Saving
savior
hope.
complex. Oh my God! Oh,
That
whoop! There it is. Whoop. Anyway,
some men like to
um,
save hoes though.
huh?
There are men who like to save hoes.
But you
Well, you
can't.
can't save them. They don't want to
Mm-mm,
be saved. She don't want to marry you.
She don't.
mm-mm.
Um,
I think she don't want to ever get married again.
Me
Hey,
either.
that's fine. She need to tell him that though. But
I
before we
agree.
go, Maurice questions Ken as to why, if this is all the case and everything is so, Trisha has yet to divorce from Marquez, and they've been separated for at least 5 years. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys to it, and we're gonna get on out of here. Tori B, please tell me what you thought about the last scene, the guys group scene.
It was very, very it exposed a lot. I couldn't
Mhm,
believe Ken admitted to that. That is
mhm,
crazy. They are two sides of the same coin, him and Trisha. Huh.
mhm.
All right. So we see that. Martell being Martell per usual. You know, bragging on being Martell. That's all I'm gonna say. But you right. They played in his face, so we gonna see how he gonna get that ass later. But Moses, Sonny gonna see what he said and think that that was okay. I don't get that. I don't know. It's very interesting. The dynamics in these relationships on this show, very telling.
Mhm.
D, what you got for the people?
I so agree with all of what Tori said. It is Moses is slow. So unfortunately, what he gives is just all he has to offer,
Oh
which is
my
nothing.
God!
Um, seriously,
This
it's
Lord.
sad, but it's true. And Sonny really thinks she won a prize, and she didn't. She actually done more
Lost.
harm for herself than that was needed. But hey, neither here nor there. Enjoy. Wish them the best of luck. Martell is Martell. Leisure Suit gonna always leisure. Um, as far as the brothers, now Martell is gonna get them, but I live for them getting him because he has done some nasty stuff to them first. So enjoy the ride. Like the battle of who's who. I think that's the only thing that makes them battle anyway. The who is the most macho, I guess, or ego play
Yep.
with each other. So hey, it's funny though. But as far as what's his name? Oh
Ken,
man, Stormy
Stormy.
husband. I
Well,
like him. Yes, Courtney is funny. Courtney just says what he says and be done with it. He don't hold no punches, but it's light. It's nothing heavy. So I am gonna miss him bringing that balance because Ken now he ain't got nobody. Ken is trash. Ken is trash, and they gonna easily eat him up. So enjoy.
Ken, like he ain't gonna do all that talking. He want to fight.
Ken look
You
like he
see,
would run,
you see how big that muscle is.
and that's why I feel like he would run. Because it's not the same as Martell muscular, if that makes sense.
So like if you stick a needle in him, he gonna pop like a balloon.
Yeah.
Mm.
Feel like he would run.
Um.
He
Well,
does.
um I kind of said everything I needed to say during the breakdown, so I can make sure I gave you ladies the time to speak about the episode. D, what'd you think about the episode 1 to 10? What'd you give it?
Charles. I'll give it a 5.
Our TV is just doing this big one in the other room, channel. Anyway, give it a 5. Tori B.
I give it a 7.
Yeah, I was entertained. We got one more week of Shanita Foster to go.
God.
Now you got mad at me for calling her a Muppet, but she got a lot of makeup. It drives me nuts. I can't. I'm sorry. What is she hiding?
Y'all, my TV is just doing this big one. Give me 1 second, okay?
I wear a lot of makeup. What you saying?
She says Shanita Foster wearing a lot of makeup.
No, but yours don't look like how hers look.
What hers look like?
I don't know if the foundation or something. It just it's too cakey. Yours
Okay,
don't look,
I can see that.
it's
And
too,
it might be because she's so red. They put on a lot.
yeah, it's too much on. Plus the wig,
Yeah,
it's giving me Miss Piggy.
yeah, and she taught. She's an Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Y'all.
yeah.
Come on now, y'all got to stop.
What?
But you know, y'all remember those cartoons back in the day? I know what her makeup looked like. Y'all know I don't talk about makeup hair looking at it. But y'all know what her makeup be looking like? You know, back in the day. Ah! I just turned the TV off to turn on by itself. What is going on?
Somebody hacked your TV.
Somebody outside with the remote.
It's a ghost. It's
Y'all
a
stop saying that because I'm super. Don't say that. I hope it ain't Mel. I love Mel. But we're gonna go. But you know what she did makeup like before we go? You know back. I'm not getting out. Shanita makeup look like one of the cartoons when they used to put that big old thing and go like this. You know what I'm about?
the puff.
Wasn't it powder puff?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We'll see you later. We're gonna be coming up right up with you with the Potomac. Thank you, D. Thank you. I'm trying to be
Bye.
Thank you, D. Thank you, Tori B. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you on Potomac. All right, bye.
Bye.
Who turned my TV on?